Takes you to the downhill braking zone, the left-hander of turn 5 as the track starts to dip in elevation before getting into the middle sector, slightly more twisty and technical. Little bit of a lock-up coming through there though for Charles Leclerc, front left lock-up, and he's lost time there as he makes his way through the right-hander of turn 9. Leclerc won't be able to do it, but one final corner to go then for Max Verstappen, who reigns supreme in Spain. Verstappen wins the Spanish Grand Prix. Lando Norris pushing all the way to the end, but only a couple of seconds in it. Lando Norris will have to settle for second, and Lewis Hamilton will be on course round the final corner to take his first podium of the season. Hamilton and Mercedes back on the rostrum. Russell holds on to 4th. Charles Leclerc pushing him all the way in the Ferrari has to settle for 5th. Sainz 6th, Oscar Piastri 7th, and elation for the 2 Alpine drivers. Gasly 8th, Ocon 10th, with Perez in the middle in 9th. Those are your top 10. That is your point scoring positions for the Spanish Grand Prix.
Hello darlings, if you look to your left you will see a train. The reason you can see a train is that I am at a station, and the reason I'm at a station is I am picking up the M11, who should be on that train, which is 2 hours bloody late. Now, that means that poor Emma, who tells me she has no water, is boiling hot and hasn't had a drink since the early hours of this morning, has had a thoroughly miserable day. But that's neither here nor there. It's all about me. And I've had no lunch. And I'm late for work. Oh, bless her. Oh, she must have had a terrible time. So, well. I brought her some moist water and, you know, adapt and improvise. Plans have changed. We're going to have to go straight to the restaurant rather than going back to Windy Bum, changing cars, getting rid of whatever luggage she's got with her. Right. In the wrong lane here. Whoops. Filming, obviously filming. Ugh.
Bit of the journey, taking my little one to Tracy, was so smooth, but then once I started trying to come here, yeah, not so good.
Yeah, don't worry about looking if anything's coming, will you, love? In your Citroen C4 Picasso, you just pull out. That's fine. There is water down to your left.
Thanks so much. Is it in this flasky thing?
No, it's in the cardboard tube just behind the seat.
I presume it's in this flasky thing.
Yeah, well, it's a fair.
Well, you know, you might have said no, the flasky thing contains soup or something, you know.
Yeah, because that's what I'd bring you, bloody hot soup. That's what everybody's crying out for on a hot summer's day, isn't it?
I've twiddled the thing round. I was supposed to open the straw, wasn't I? God, can't get the staff these days, can you? There were no vending machines working the whole journey either. I was pressing buttons and it kept on saying something like, oh, I can't remember what it said. Basically, it was saying it wasn't working, but in a roundabout way.
Was there no Buffett car?
No.
And what were you doing coming via Tamworth and all of that?
Well, don't forget, I had to go to London first.
Yeah, but there are direct trains to London.
Well, yeah, but
I've been on them.
it was because of the time you said I had to be here by.
Hang on, this is on record, remember? I didn't tell you had to be here at any particular time.
You know, you said I had to be here by a certain time, didn't you?
Oh, I might have said that.
Yes. And then but I had to go to London first. I literally got the very first train to London this morning. I got on a train this morning at 8 o'clock. I've been travelling since 8 o'clock. So, oh dear.
How rotten for you?
It was. And also, I think it seemed to have brought summer with me. Oh my God, it was so hot.
You're not kidding, it's lovely.
No, it's brilliant. It's worked out really well for these couple of days, hasn't it? When we look,
Nice man or drunken?
I didn't see him. I can't see him now. Can you try and point one out while I'm looking?
Okay.
Not when they're halfway past.
Okay, nice man or drunken?
A nice man. What do you think?
Drunken.
No. Got glasses on. Nobody who wears glasses is a wrong.
That's an interesting theory.
I do like glasses. I do like a guy in glasses. Geeky men.
Oh, cool mini.
Well, yeah, I'm supposed to be admiring the car, disinterested car girl. So Tracy said that she could guarantee you would turn up in a silver car. So she got that right. So, and it's got lovely walnut effect.
Just say that again. Tracy said
that you would turn up in a silver car.
And she got that.
Well, is it not silver? I didn't see. It looked silver. I was hot and tired.
It's green.
I should be filming the interior of your car, shouldn't I?
The interior of my green car.
Was it green?
Yeah.
It looks a bit silver to me. Anyway. Right, so, let me see. What's this? Hang on, I won't ask you. I'll ask you the question when I start filming.
That's it, don't waste any content.
God. So hot. Right, so I have now arrived and I'm now inside a car with this dubious man here driving.
Highly dubious.
So, right, so what is, well, Tracy said to me she could guarantee that Boaty would turn up in a silver car, and I thought he did. It looked silver to me, but he's just told me it is green. So I shall have to check that later. But we are now inside the car. What is this car's name, please?
Christine.
Christine. We are inside Christine, which is a rather tame name, I think, for you, isn't it?
I didn't name it.
Okay. And what I can say is that this looks rather pleasant. I like the look of that. Or this walnutty. Is that walnut?
Yes.
I quite like that. Yeah, the interior is lovely. Not too sure about the driver. It's a bit dodgy.
What colour is the interior, would you say? Would you say it was silver?
No, I would say, well, you know, I would say this is kind of a dusty sort of khaki colour, actually.
Ah.
Is it khaki, like a greeny kind of greyish green?
It's green.
It is green, thanks. Yeah. So, gosh, I'm hot.
Boiling, isn't it?
I should film myself. So yes, here I am. Oh, nearly knocking your camera down. Here I am inside Christine. I've never been inside Christine of any kind before.
It's the first time for everything.
Have you ever been inside a Christine apart from this one?
Not from memory.
We're Christine virgins. Well, I am totally, but he's not in the car. Gosh, I'm hot.
That was amazing content.
People will love it, you know they will.
Well, I've got to rethink my whole YouTube philosophy after looking at Matron's bloody videos.
Oh, no.
Fucking hell. 4.5 hours of piss poor dashcam coverage, right? No talking, no nothing, no entertainment of any kind.
No, I know. Well, it wasn't even. She wasn't even in the car. Do you know that?
Yeah, well, that's what I've found out now. It's not even her content.
No, it's her Well, she went to the effort of saying, will you film it? He may not have filmed it if she hadn't asked him to. Although he should now set up his own YouTube channel, clearly.
The point is, it's crap, and it got like 10 times more views than mine.
Well, World of True Crime said he'd put some feelers out somewhere, so maybe he recommended it, but...
Well, why hasn't he bloody done it for mine then? Carl, why haven't you done it for mine? Why am I not getting all of those views and all of those subscribers? I'm going to have words with you.
And me, actually. We know who's the favourite.
Man with beard. That's a point. 1-0.
I didn't know we were looking out for men with beards, otherwise I probably would have won by now.
Yeah, everybody says that. All the losers say that. Oh, I could have won with it.
You need to warn me what I'm supposed to look out for and point out.
Oh, no, I can't help you.
Oh, that's not fair. Well, I can make up my own then, can't I? I can say, reduce speed now sign. I win that one. Oh, stop, I win that one.
Oh, 2 points.
Post box, I win that one.
3 points. You're on fire.
M&S truck.
4.
Person with white top on.
Hang on, I'm not giving you a well. Alright.
This game is really easy.
Man with long hair.
I've got one of them in the car.
10-point long hair bonus. I've shot into the lead.
M&S truck again.
You can't have the same truck twice.
Yeah, but it went out of view for a little bit, so it's like...
It's still the same truck.
Oh, damn.
Well, I think the first thing we're learning about Emma here is that she's a terrible cheat.
A cheat? You wouldn't tell me the rules of the game. How can I cheat if I don't even know the rules? Thing in the road.
Not specific enough. Minus 5 points.
That's not fair.
Life isn't fair.
So how did you cope? Oh no, it's tomorrow, isn't it? I was going to say, how did you cope with a day without mustard? But that would have been tomorrow, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would have been, yeah.
Oh, okay. How are you feeling about a day without mustard?
What, tomorrow?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to Slan, didn't I? I mean, it's my best mate and everything, but, you know, I mean, it's got a tram. Mustard hasn't got a tram.
Hasn't got a what?
Tram.
Oh, right, no.
If Mustard was fitted with a cable hauled tramway, then I might miss him.
Do you know what? I bet that'll be his next purchase now.
Mustard ain't buying anything anytime soon.
You can imagine a tram sort of hanging around the yard, can't you? You could then start having the lunches in the tram instead. You could fit more guests in it that way.
That would be like heaven.
He could even get a cable car hanging off something.
Yeah, well, I always planned to have a cable car that was the bump from the bottom of the, you know, a small model one from the bottom of the garden to the top.
I think I could have done with a cable car from Nuneaton today. Goodness me.
I still don't understand why there wasn't a direct train from London to Chesterfield.
Well, we'll have to take that up with British Rail or whoever because I didn't, you know, organise it.
It's like an hourly service, isn't it?
It's ridiculous. And it wouldn't have been quite so bad if then when I'd got from Nuneaton to the next station.
And it wouldn't have been quite as bad if you had gone from Nuneaton to the next station. Sorry,
Well, it wouldn't have been quite so bad if there was a train soon because I thought, well, if the first train is an hour later, then all the other connections will just be an hour later. But then I got there and they weren't.
Bugger.
And I was thinking, oh my God, you're going to go to work and leave me at the station and say, I'll collect you later on after work.
Damn, that would have been a really good idea.
I'd not been there later when you came to pick me up and I'd got a better offer.
Well, that would be difficult.
Someone else might turn up and say, hey, do you want to co-host my live stream tonight? And I would have thought, okay, M&S truck.
Right, I'm taking 10 points off you for that.
Oh.
Blatant disregard for everything that is reasonable and fair.
So sorry, I threw your plans into disarray. You're one of these people who finds it difficult with last-minute changes of plan.
Yeah, and I was already all discombobulated.
Well, it gave you 2 more hours to do the hoovering.
I've done bugger all. Did you not watch yesterday's video?
I did, yes. Well, I think I did, yes. Well, I watched last night's live stream as well.
I've stuck to that plan of doing nothing suitable clothing.
Oh my god. You're like an alien. You can see her belly button sticking out and everything.
Oh, look viewers, look to your right. A rare daylight sighting of the other restaurant. Newly repainted. That paint job is about 3 days old. See, all the money gets spent on that restaurant. We're the poor relation. They've had new carpets as well, the bastards.
Will you get your restaurant upgraded at any point soon?
No.
Why not?
Because we're the poor relation.
The poor relations often still get the handouts just later than
No, we get hand-downs.
hand-me-downs.
Yeah,
There's a
do.
carpet we just ripped out of somewhere else.
Yeah, we get the shit that the other restaurant no longer wants or needs. What time is it?
1716.
Oh, it's okay.
I have a message. Who's that for?
I don't know.
It's from Tracy. She says, can we take a photo for the community?
A photo of what?
Don't know. Just anything. M&S truck.
There you go. Go on, take a picture of that and put it in the group.
Okay. Seeing as it's featured in most of this drive. There we go. I'll send it to her. I'll say, here you go, Trace, pop this up. They see me, they'll realise, you know, that I was worth being late for.
I love me. Who do you love? They're looking forward to seeing you.
Oh yeah, they sometimes pop in, don't they, to the live stream?
Oh yeah.
I feel like a celebrity. I'm gonna get one. It's a nice view. I don't think I've ever been to this area before. I was thinking that's on the way. Although the final train I got on, I noticed went all the way to Durham, and I thought, oh, I could stay on the train and go there instead and see all my old friends.
I'm gonna leave old Durham town.
Is that a real song?
I'm gonna. What do you mean? Is that a real
I don't
song?
know if you're just making it up.
No. That's the great late lamented Roger Whittaker. God, you've got no culture.
No, clearly not. I'm not younger than you, you know.
You're not that much younger than me.
Spring chicken.
Well, we'll see when we have a race tomorrow.
I think I would win a race. No, maybe not. You've got longer legs than me. No, you would definitely win a race these days because I've got a physical ailment that I won't go into.
I'm gonna leave old Durham town, and the living's gonna bring me down.
I used to live in Durham in a place called Newton Hall, and there's actually a song that goes, I love living in Newton Hall. I thought it was really funny.
Did you write that?
No, I didn't. No, I found it on YouTube when I lived there. Sort of Googling the area. I thought, oh, what's this song? It's actually a song called I Love Living in Newton Hall.
So where were you born?
London, Westminster.
How did you end up in Durham?
My littlest Lemon's dad was there. I was in a long distance relationship and I decided to move there partly because of him, because I was in a long distance relationship, but partly because I wanted to escape the old Mr. Lemon, who was a bit annoying, to say the least. This stalkerish and thing. So yeah.
Long range relationships are fine. They work really well until you make the
another question was going to come out. I thought I'd just pre-warn you. What's that? I thought it was a real person.
Well dressing. We have a thing in this part of the world called well dressings.
What's that then?
We dress our wells.
Are you joking?
No, that's why they're called well dressings. The clue's kind of in the phrase, but we do other things as well. So you make figures and you dot them around the village. And
in Norwich, we have knitted hats on our post boxes. No, they're crochet. They may be knitted. Some of them are knitted, some of them are crochet. But that's quite fun. People often tailor them to the theme. So if it's Christmas, they'll have a snowman. And it was the Jubilee or something, a coronation or whatever. There was a royal theme. It's quite nice when you go to post a letter and there's a fun knitted hat on it. M&S truck.
man in shorts. Oh, that's a point.
So what's happening with food tonight? Am I eating something there?
Yeah.
Yes.
You're going to be hungry, I imagine. Aren't you?
There's another one of those. Or is that a different thing? It's just a scarecrow, isn't it?
Well, it's for the same thing. It's for the well dressing.
I mean, I know that looking at me, you might think that I have a huge appetite because I'm chubby, but I don't have a massive appetite. I can't handle loads of food in one go. So, you know, as much as I'm kind of hungry, I couldn't eat a massive plate full of a ginormous portion.
Well, it's entirely up to you. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a restaurant, so you could eat or you could not eat, and what you eat would kind of be your choice, really. That's the way that we operate.
What's that on the floor there? It's a dead bird.
Yes.
Dead crow.
Wonder where he's been. That chap going into his house.
Why? You know him?
No.
So why do you wonder where he's been?
Well, it must have been somewhere, and I don't know, so I'm wondering about it. Do you not look at people and think, oh, I wonder where you've been?
What do I do?
Do you talk to people on the train
Yeah,
and ask them
I
what
don't ask where they've been.
Oh, I
But we do chat. They offer the information. Did you see that? That we might not have on my own personal Facebook group. I was on a train 10 days to 2 weeks or so ago, and I started chatting to a lady, and I'd literally just been talking to her for about 2 minutes when she brought out her hormone replacement therapy gadget that looked like some kind of sex toy. She placed it on the table in front of me and said, "This is an amazing HRT medication. Take a photograph of it." And I said, "What? I don't need it at the moment." And she said, "Yes, but when you do, you're going to really want this one. Take a picture." So I did what she told me to do, and I put it on my Facebook. But I thought it was really weird that I literally just met her and she brought out her HRT, put it on the table, and she was insisting I photographed it.
Well, that was a video right there, if you've been more on the ball.
No, I know. Because she was telling me to do it.
Fuck for that, you can't try and get another point from it.
But what I do is often I look at people, you know, in the city centre or in a cafe, and I think each one of these people are thinking about different things. They've got different homes. They're having a completely different day to me. You know, before they came to this cafe, I wonder what they were doing before they came. You know, we've all ended up in the same place, but we've all had a completely different morning, and we've all got completely different plans for the rest of the day. Some people might be sitting there feeling sad. Some people might be excited about something. Some people might be, you know, thinking about what they need to buy. So I find that quite interesting. I'd love to walk around in a cafe and interview everybody and say, you know, what have you been doing today? What are you thinking about today? What plans have you got later? Just to see the contrast.
I do that.
Oh, with a microphone.
This is Alfreton.
She's the late night cooking though.
Is she?
Yeah, I've heard her on the live stream coming and saying that she doesn't like the sauce, or coming and asking if she can have a bit more salt on it.
Ungrateful cat. Bloody hell, she should try cooking for once.
she's a special feature on his live streams. We look forward to her popping in.
Time check, please.
5:30.
Okay, could be worse. Could be worse.
I don't think Tracy approved of that picture of the truck. She didn't reply to it.
She might be overcome with excitement. Or planning to make a YouTube video about it.
I wonder if she did stick it on the Facebook group. She probably thought, what? Oh, she has! She says, I can confirm that Emma has arrived in Boaty Land, is being driven in a silver car. No, I didn't say that, did I?
No.
I haven't told her what car I'm in. By the man himself, and they are currently following behind the truck full of food that Boaty has carefully procured for the visit. Updates to follow. I better let her know it's not a silver car. There's no way she would know that I was in a silver car, because
She's just assumed that because all of my cars are silver. So it's a fair assumption to make.
so. But you just said all of your cars are silver, and then you've told me this one's green. So have you stolen this one?
I haven't stolen it. I'm using it with permission, but it's not my car.
Oh, isn't it?
No.
Oh. I shall have to remember that for a disinterested car video. When it's parked up at the restaurant, I shall have to come out and film it. Get a better look at it. Oh,
See, that car is also not silver.
no, that car isn't silver. It's a blue car and a beige car. You're probably going to tell me it's not beige, it's gold or
It's
some...
gold.
Oh, it's gold.
Specifically, it's Rover White Gold 2. Right, darlings, that's it for now. I'll bring you back at some other point, probably. Or I might not bother. I might not bother at all. That might be it. You just never know. And you're just going to have to deal with that as best you can, really. And I can't be any more help than that. All right? Thank you so much. Goodbye.
For that day, but you rejected in session.
Right then, darlings, it is that time of night where normally when I say we,
Israeli military
No,
operation
sorry.
in Rafah.
normally when I say we, I mean me and you lot watching. But it's a bigger we. I'm having a bigger we tonight, darlings, because there's the minor we, which is myself and the M11 here, who's sitting in the passenger seat and might even say something to prove she's there. No, she's not going to say anything. She's going
He's
to be
lying,
awkward.
I'm not here.
Yeah. And of course there is the major we, which is me and Emils and the Emilums and all of you lovely people watching. And you can join us as we make the journey back to Windy Bum. And at this point, let me remind you that we haven't been to Windy Bum. Well, I have. I live there. I've been there many times. But we came direct from the railway station. So poor old Emma here got on a train at 8 o'clock this morning and has basically just had an absolute fucking nightmare ever since.
Oh, I've had a nice curry this evening.
Oh,
It
yeah.
hasn't been so bad.
Would you like to tell them about your dinner?
I had staff curry with rice and peshwari naan, and it was very nice and delicious. But I could only manage half because I can't eat a big portion, and so I have the rest in a little container for later.
You heard it here first folks. She can't take a big portion.
That's put off half the viewers now. They'll unsubscribe now they've heard that.
I haven't even got half of my own viewers. My viewership is so small. I think it's one chap
It's Jimmy Quinn.
in a flat in Croydon somewhere.
Jimmy Quinn keeps on saying, half of those views are me.
Yeah. Bless him.
He's a good boy.
what a lovely guy. What a lovely guy. He's one of those, you know, he sounds like he's a right old hard-nosed gangster, and he's got a heart as big as a house. Now this little area here is Hammersmith, and I've always been rather taken with this. I don't know why. I just like the idea of this little row of cottages and beginning to nestle into the woods there. I hope you enjoy the drive home.
Are you asking me or the viewers?
Well, you, because they do it all the time.
I'm sure I will. I don't need to do anything. I can just sit here and chill, which is lovely after I've been on trains all day. So. That's the nice thing about not being able to drive. The driver's not going to suddenly say to you, "Will you take over? My foot's hurting," or "I'm feeling a bit tired." In a car?
That's never happened to me on the train.
I mean in a car.
Oh.
So I can just sit here and relax and enjoy the journey. If you get tired, you'll just have to put up with it.
Get tired, I am tired, I'm knackered.
If you get more tired.
If I got any more tired than this, I'd be asleep, and then you would have something to worry about.
Alright, stay awake please. At least stay awake until after Wales. Well, you can sleep tonight, but
Oh, thank you.
but at least don't fall asleep at the wheel and crash before Wales.
No, I'm really going to try not to do that.
Or during Wales.
That man was trying to steal that gate.
I was wondering what he was doing actually, but he did have reflective gear on, so I think if you're trying to steal something, you wouldn't wear reflective gear.
Ah, and when it's a cunning double bluff,
yeah.
isn't it? People see you wearing the reflective gear and think, well, he can't
Just
be.
working. Whoa! Try not to crash, please.
I wouldn't count hitting a bird as a crash. I mean, it would be a crash for the bird, but it wouldn't even be a minor inconvenience for a 1.5 ton of car.
Did you hit it?
No.
No, that's right then.
I was driving once when a bat flew into the car.
Oh gosh.
I felt terribly guilty because it kind of squidged down my back and I squashed it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was cooking in my kitchen once and I was living in a flat and I had a plant in the window. In fact, it was a Boston fern, which I think is what you've got. And a bird obviously thought that looks good and decided to fly towards it and went smack straight into my kitchen window. I thought, what on earth is that? And I looked and there was just feathers everywhere, blood splattered on the window. There's feathers literally flying everywhere. And I looked out the window and it was just upside down on the ground below. I thought, oh, oops. I really think it was probably after the plant and didn't realise there was a pane of glass in front of it. Oh dear, poor little birdie. It's a nice looking bird too. I mean, I don't know much about birds, but a dark, nice white, pretty bird. Well, it wasn't white and pretty after it had splattered into my kitchen window, but probably once. way home. Multiplied by a lot.
There we go.
Did you enjoy that?
I did.
Was it worth it?
It was. Totally.
I didn't enjoy it as much as you, I'm afraid. Can we play a different game now? Because I'm bored of that one. Where's that M&S truck gone again? I was enjoying that game.
Oh, you won't see any cars on the way home. On the way home, the roads are reserved just for me. I live for this drive home. It's fantastic.
So does half of YouTube.
I wish they did. I don't think 12 people counts as half of YouTube.
We need to ask Tracy to, on her next driving video, put a shout in, say, you know, if you're enjoying this driving video, you really want to check these out.
No, they wouldn't enjoy it. It's got people talking on it and entertainment and stuff. And it's filmed in high quality. Don't forget that you have to greet the Honourable Bridge in the appropriate way.
I don't know the appropriate way. Good evening, Honourable Bridge. How are you this evening?
Greetings, Honourable Bridge.
Can you keep your hands on the steering wheel while you do it?
Not when I'm doing that, no.
Oh, you promised there wouldn't be another vehicle on the road. You lied.
No, it's going the other way, it doesn't count. Neither does that one. Another very rare thing about this car is it's got a CVT gearbox.
CVT.
Continually variable transmission.
Good. Thanks for that.
So, most gearboxes have gears. You might remember that from when you did your little bit of driving.
Oh, I don't know what the gearbox is. All I could see was wires and stuff. Oh, you mean? That's what I was thinking of the car show. I don't remember anything about the driving. It was a very long time ago.
You don't remember having to waggle a gear lever somewhere down around here?
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, until I was in an automatic, but yeah.
Well, automatics have gears too. It's
I
just
can't
that
remember much about it.
it's just that the car changes between the gears automatically.
So what's the difference between that and the CVT then?
This doesn't have gears.
Oh. Oh. So you're not doing any waggling at all?
Oh well, that's the same as an automatic. But waggling aside, this doesn't have gears.
Okay.
So if you listen to the engine tone, the revs remain the same. Normally
No, there's no other live streams that I know of going on. Well, not that I can tell. Well, Tracy's uploaded another video, The Woody Show. Sausages, shirtless men and... Oh. Sausages, shirtless men in public and the Qatar World Cup and more. She's basically editing down The Woody Show, like, and putting it on the YouTube channel. It's got a backlog of it, so that if that was the Qatar World Cup, it's got quite a lot still to do.
I got no idea when that was.
It was Christmas. It was the Christmas one. I think it was the Christmas before last. Because it was in Qatar, so I think they had to do it at the coolest part of the year. Stop the players dying.
Ah, that's right. Yeah, a lot of people died. A lot of Nepali people died.
Did they?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, because they constructed a new stadium or several new stadia, and majority of the construction workers were low-paid Nepalis, and it was incredibly hot, and they were transported there on these vehicles with no air conditioning and everything, and yeah, hundreds and hundreds of Nepali people died.
Oh, wow.
That got covered up. God, why are they going so bloody slowly?
What happened to the roads will be clear for you?
These people didn't get the massage.
God heard you and thought, I'll throw something in his path. Prove him wrong.
It is but a temporary thing. Well, here, I'm diverging from their direction.
Lickpenny Lane.
Yes?
Interesting road name. Or lane name. So, has anybody actually licked Penny Lane? That's what I want to know. Penny Lane is on my car and up my bar.
And coming up on the right is Lickpenny Caravan and Camping Emporium.
Oh my god! Where should we go camping? Oh, Lickpenny sounds good.
A nicely illuminated entrance, I'm sure you know.
Hey, Lickpenny. That's interesting. Not like where we're all going to go camping. Was that Clarkson's Farm?
If it happens, yeah.
You didn't do you were going to drive out, weren't you, on the solstice and do a live stream?
I was. I have many ideas that never come to fruition.
Oh.
I really want to go camping. I want to go wild camping somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you said like blocks. Or
Yeah, I want to be block. I want to be block when I grow up. he was
Goa.
lovely. He was lovely.
When I went on holiday to Goa and I stayed
he
in
was in Goa as
well, he
well.
was in the he was in the same hotel.
Oh, well.
We didn't see him though, but everybody was talking. I didn't see him, but everyone was talking. Oh, did you see him down at breakfast? No, I didn't. It was how long ago was that? Gosh,
I bet you the hotel staff just made it up.
maybe about 25 years. Yeah, probably. Just to get people excited. But I tell you, who was there that I did see lying by the pool was Mel B
Right. Which one's she?
from the Spice Girls.
Yeah, I know, but which one?
The dark one, Scary Spice.
Oh, right.
Yeah, she
The
was.
one who had a kid with
Yeah, the kid was there.
Eddie Jordan.
Oh, and another piece of information about her.
Not Eddie Jordan.
Her sister married. Oh, no, he didn't. They were engaged, but they had a kid, but they didn't get married. My next door neighbour was a child. When I was a child, there was a boy who lived next door, and we played together all the time. And you know, my mum used to say, "Oh, the wedding bells for these two when they get older," and all that sort of thing. He went to be engaged to and have a child with Mel B's sister. And he's a property tycoon now with thousands of pounds worth of property. Gosh, why didn't I do what my mum said that she thought I would do? Why didn't I marry him?
There you are, you see.
But yeah, when I was in Goa, she was laying there by the pool, and I secretly filmed her so I could prove to people, yeah, she was really there. And she had her little kid with her, who's probably 25 or something now.
I still can't remember the name of the father.
Was one of her dancers, was it, or something?
No, she had a kid with the film star guy, Eddie Murphy.
Oh, right, yes. Yeah, but no Paul McCartney when I was there. Mel B was there. It was like a really, really posh hotel. All the stars stayed there apparently, but yeah, I didn't see Paul McCartney. But I was in the jacuzzi with Mel B. That's my claim to fame. I've been in a jacuzzi with Mel B. Scary Spice.
What's your favourite girl group of all time?
Gosh. Oh, I know. Let me just check. You're not going to approve.
Okay.
The Bangles.
Why would I not approve
Well, I
of that?
don't know. I think when I've said it to a few people, they've said, "Oh my God." I really like the Bangles. I still listen to them to this day.
Well,
One of my first albums, and I still listen to them.
Susanna Hoffs, man. I mean, you know. That's
Everybody's
it.
crazy
That's
about
it.
her.
Susanna Hoffs. Oh my goodness.
It's that look in the Walk Like an Egyptian video where she sort of does that side eye thing. Is
Yeah.
classic
Oh, yes.
sexy clip.
They would be my second favourite girl group.
So who's your first favourite?
The Go-Go's.
Oh, okay.
We love the Go-Go's.
What was the first album you bought? Yeah, album that you ever owned.
I can't remember what it was called, but it was a Madness album.
Uh-huh.
I think it might have been Madness 7.
Mine's very embarrassing, I'm afraid. Mine's Kylie Minogue.
I was really into Madness. The first single that I bought was Hit Me With Your Rhythm Stick,
Oh, right.
Ian Deary and the Blockheads.
Okay, top bit of matron trivia here. Sorry, matron. But the drummer from Video Killed the Radio Star, Tracy, has been in a jacuzzi with him. And I think they might have done a bit of naughty business. Sorry, matron. I'm not sure if they did. If you put this on YouTube, she can always correct us. I know that he got in the jacuzzi. I can't remember if they did naughty business or maybe him getting in made everybody get out because there was other people in there doing naughty things at the same time.
Video Killed the Radio Star.
Video killed the radio star.
Brilliant track.
My mind and in my car. to Little Lemon on the lockdown day.
Oh, well done.
Well, you know, it was announced at 5 o'clock that day, and I was quite lucky because they said in the hospital after that they weren't allowing birthing partners or anything. Women were having to give birth alone in the hospital I was in. So
The way that God intended it.
I was quite lucky that his dad could be there. But then it was really strange bringing a newborn baby home to like silence, you know. Oh, well, Windy Bum. My first experience with Windy Bum. Can't wait.
It's an answer to that.
And I mean the cottage, not like your farts. It's not an invitation to start farting.
All right, darlings, that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching, as always. Thank you for your company. It really wouldn't be the same without you. So have a safe and peaceful night ahead. Have a great day tomorrow, and just take good care of yourselves. Much love from me, and possibly from...
Yes, from me, from Emmels and the Emmelumps too.
There we go. All right, darlings, much love. See you next time. Pachu, and indeed.
Bosh.